Hey there, Jesse Moore, Pick Street Properties.
With John McCann, real estate investor, broker, Pick Street Properties.
Where's your gold watch today?
Cassette. I left it somewhere.
Is it because you're so reliant on your cell phone that, you're so comfortable with new technology, emerging technology, you don't need
Yeah, technology is right where it's at.
your gold watch?
It's right here. Yeah, I got that timer going, baby.
I like to give John a bad time because I'm mainly.
Was that a pun on time? Give me a bad time.
Yes, yeah. No, I hate puns actually.
Well, you just did it, or I kind of did it.
But John doesn't know a lot about technology, so I give him a bad time. But John does know real estate, and you're becoming more familiar with short sales.
Absolutely. A lot of people are stuck in their houses these days, and it's a real problem, and we're focusing a lot on it.
So as we record this, it's May of 2012, and there's this is an important year because in 2007, President Bush signed into law the Mortgage Debt Relief Forgiveness Act, or the Mortgage Debt Forgiveness Relief Act. And what that did is basically because they saw this trend of homeowners losing equity in their homes, being forced to sell their homes at a loss. But prior to that bill, when you short sold your home, the bank would send a 1099 to the IRS saying, hey, we forgave $100,000 worth of debt for John Smith. And then the IRS would charge John Smith. They would count that as income. And John Smith would owe income tax on money he never received.
Yeah, it's kind of claimed it's called phantom income. It was called like money you earn, but it was really just forgiveness of debt being the equivalent of the same.
Right.
And you pay 20, 30, 40% of that theoretically in tax, and you
well,
never got the money.
It could be a huge amount, so I think it very legitimately would put people into a higher tax bracket to start with.
Yep.
So now they're paying more on the actual income that they earned, and then in addition to that, they're paying that 25 or 35% on income that they never received. And so the reason President Bush signed this into law is because obviously people that are losing their homes don't have the money to pay income tax on money they never received as well. And so that went into effect 2007. It was supposed to expire, I want to say, in 2009. It was extended through the end of this year, end of 2012. And it's becoming a hot topic because short sales take, it depends on the process, but I'd say they take at least 3 and as long as 6 months to close a short sale. From the time that we list it to the time that we finally get recording numbers and it's closed and no longer in your name, that takes 3 to 6 months. And we are 7 months away from the end of the year.
Yeah,
We're 7 months away from this bill, this law, coming off of the books, and then any short sales that close after December 31st, any forgiveness of debt in those situations will now be, will have a taxable basis.
Yeah, after that it'll be taxable. And you know what we've had when Jesse does consults, a lot of people have really bad information about what all this is. And what the reality is, you're seeing banks doing better with short sales, giving huge discounts, and actually functioning. I think this bill and the banks working short sales currently for so many years, they finally got down to a point where this process is really working. A lot of people are getting out from underneath the problem that they've got, being upside down, and walking away, settling with the bank in a very positive manner. So
we really just want to encourage you that if you're in a situation where you think you may need to short sale anytime in the next 12 months, then take a hard look at doing that before the end of the year. And actually what that means is you need to talk to somebody now. Because let's say you list your property in June, and then we'll be right up against the deadline of how long it takes to close a short sale before the end of the year, to maybe save you tens of thousands of dollars in potential tax liability. And so that's our request, is that you take a look, give us a call if you have any questions. But if you're in a situation where you can't afford your home, or you're seriously underwater and you don't expect to be above water for a long time, then please consider doing this in the next 6 months and call us now. Don't delay in reaching out to somebody to get some help.
Absolutely. And regardless of your situation, whether there's stress in the family, medical issues, or hardships, loss of job and all that, those are things that help this whole situation work that much more efficiently. Believe it or not, the bad sometimes adds to the situation and allows the short sale to work.
So anyway, that's our talk for today. 2007 Mortgage Debt Relief Act expires at the end of 2012. It's now May. Get on it, talk to somebody, get some help, and let us at least give you a consultation and make you aware of your options.
Become informed. Make an informed decision. Thank you.
Thanks.